My name is Patricia. Today, I'm going to share the story Hello Universe by Erin Entrada Kelly. Firstly, I'm going to introduce the characters. Virgil Salinas. He's very shy and misunderstood. Second character is Valencia Somerset. She's very clever and stubborn. Third character, Kayori Tanaka. She can tell fortunes and read the stars. Fourth character, Jen Tanaka. She is Kayori Tanaka's younger sister. Chet Bullens is one of the biggest bullies in the neighborhood. Gulliver is Virgil's pet guinea pig. Sacred is Valencia's pet dog, who is not accepted by her family. Now, I'm going to give a tiny introduction about this story. These five people are not even close to each other. They're practically strangers. But when Chet pulls an unthinkable prank on Gulliver, Virgil's pet guinea pig, these five students get thrown together in amazing ways. Just a coincidence, or are some things meant to be? Now, this story is going to have around 2 or 3 perspectives, so it might be a bit hard to understand. Let's get into the story now. Virgil is a 6th grader boy who is in his summer holidays. He has a very big grand failure, and you guys will get to understand that during the story. When he reaches home, his Lola understands there's not something good over there. But Lola is Virgil's grandmother. They both have a very beautiful bond together. He's also booked an appointment with Kayori Tanaka because he wants to know about his fortunes. His appointment is on Thursday, tomorrow. When on his way to Kayori's house, while he was passing the neighborhood, he meets Chet Bullens. He knows that Chet Bullens is going to bully him. Chet Bullens also knows that Virgil is scared, weak, skinny, easy to bully. This was not good. Virgil was expecting something very bad to happen, but today was like normal. Rude words always making his heart very sad. When he went to Kayori's house, he explained that he made a grand failure, which is he wanted to be friends with V.Hess. He didn't mention the name. When Kayori Tanaka asked who is V.S, he was about to say it when his Lola calls him back for lunch. Before he leaves, Kayori gives a little card she wants him to stick in a busy place. It looks a bit like this. It's got her phone number in the back, and her parents would not be happy if she went and shared her phone number with anyone. So she tells him to bring 4 or 5 stones next appointment and stick this somewhere busy. He sticks at a supermarket, buys some groceries, comes back home. And so when it was Friday, this is another perspective, Valencia goes to the supermarket and sees a sign about a physic, and she wants to go meet her. And so she decides to call her and messages her. But when it says only kids, no parents, she gets a bit suspicious. And then she decides to change her name to Rennie, expecting she might be a murderer or a serial killer. And her appointment was 1 hour after Virgil's appointment, which was around 2 o'clock. And next week, we're going to fast forward through time. She goes to Kayori's house, but Kayori is a bit panicking, and The reason why is because one of her patients was very scared, skinny, weak, misunderstood, is missing. He's 1 hour late, and she has a feeling he might be in some trouble. His name is Virgil, and Valencia decides to help. They pack 5 water bottles, and Jen takes her most favorite toy, a skipping rope, which is 5 meters long. Now, let's go back to Virgil's story. Why he didn't come in time? Because of Chet Bullens. He came to the woods to find snakes, to prove to his friend that he's not scared. But surprisingly, he throws Virgil's bag into the well. And the problem is that he has his most beloved pet, a pet guinea pig. His name is Gulliver. It was everything to him. His world was depending on it. But when he fell down, he knew he had to help. When there was a quarter way down the ladder to the well, the ladder had broke, and he fell down. He was safe with Gulliver, but could not get back up. He started feeling unconscious and started feeling like he was seeing Pa. Pa was an imaginary character from one of Lola's stories, Pa and the Stone Boy. Now let's get back to Valencia's story. Valencia, Coyote, and Jen go to Virgil's house, ask whether he's there. But Lola says he's not. They decide to do the lost and found ceremony. They need snake skin, a rock that's decorated with snake skin scales. But the sad thing is that this forest is not damp, and that rock is only found in damp areas. When they see Chet Bullens beaten by a tiny snake, Valencia decides to advise him to not tie it with a pillowcase because the wound won't be able to breathe. But he asks what is her name before she could explain, and she says her name is Valencia and advises him to take it off. He took it off, dropped it in the middle of the forest, and ran away. Jen decides maybe we can use this piece of cloth instead of finding that rock, and so they start the ceremony. But instead of lighting a candlestick, they start a tiny fire. They stop it with some leaves. When they were just relaxing, Valencia got an idea, had a feeling that she knew where Virgil was. When she was coming on her way, the well was open. But originally, the well is always closed. And so they go there to see Virgil. But to their surprise, Virgil is sleeping, but they don't know that. They think nobody's there. Then Jen suggested maybe he went out with V.S. When Coyote kept on saying V.S, V.S, V.S in her mind, she was very panicking. But that's when she knew V.S was Valencia Somerset. Then they all say, "You are V.S" to Valencia Somerset, but Valencia has no idea what's happening. Then Jen says, maybe we can use my skipping rope to reach out for him in case he's inside there, because they heard a tiny mumble of, "Is anybody there?" Valencia goes down, ties the rope, comes back up. Virgil knew that there was somebody there. He takes his pet guinea pig and his backpack, climbs up, but he knew his face was all bad looking, puffed up, all red, and he knew he couldn't face the bravest girl in the school, Valencia. She soon leaves, and Coyote asks, "Why didn't you talk to her? It was your chance." But he was so quiet. In his mind was thinking, I no longer want to be bullied by Chet Bullens and don't want to be called by Turtle from my mom. On his way, he meets Sacred and goes walking with him. And when he meets Chet Bullens, she says, "You no longer bully me because I'm not scared anymore." But Chet Bullens didn't bully him back because he's afraid of dogs. That's his little secret. And when he reaches home, he explains to Lola about everything that happened and tells his mom, "Mom, please don't call me anything like Turtle because I'm no longer scared. I'm the bravest person in the world." And so they go and take a rest. And during nighttime, Valencia and Kayori, they decide to start a business called Tanaka and Somerset Investigations. And of course they did. The end. Thank you for listening to the story.